Welcome to another episode of Reclaim Your Life. I'm Kirk Moose. I'm joined with Toby Downs, and we're really excited to talk to you again today about the power of community when it comes to weight loss, keeping yourself in shape, time management. It really doesn't matter. Having a group of people to keep you engaged and challenged is very important. Toby, what do you think about that today?
Yeah, I've seen the benefits in my own fitness journey to the power of community. It's hard when you feel like you're all alone. Some of these times we've had during quarantine, I know people have had the consequences of falling out of community. Um, I, Joining a class, I've had a lot of fun and benefit from that. I think when everybody's working together, you don't feel like you're working as hard, or it can be one-on-one. It can be, with the trainer who's pushing you, or it can be with a friend who you're taking a run together. But if they say in the running world, and anybody who watches this channel knows I'm a runner. If you want to run fast, run by yourself. If you want to run far, run with a friend. So the miles just kind of melt away in my experience. It's really fun to find like-minded people. It is kind of difficult sometimes because people who are interested and unfortunately interested in take care of their bodies are in the minority. But there's plenty around. All you have to do is look for them. What's been your experience with that, Kirk?
Brother, it's the same. If I want to go running and I want to make some good time for the day and really push myself, I don't take anyone with me.
Yeah.
If I do, so far I haven't found anybody since we've moved to Texas that I could really push it with. But if I did, I would have to make sure that they had the same mindset and the same goal that I did for the day. Otherwise, I would just go by myself if I really wanted to push it.
Right.
Because it's otherwise you slow yourself down, and that's not bad. When I take my kids running with me, I
Yeah.
always pace myself. And my son, my oldest son, that is, he likes to try to joke that he can outrun me, but I always tell him, say, son, I start running much sooner than you, and I don't finish as quick as you. So there's a difference in the mentality that you have to have if you're going for the long pace and a fast pace. To be sustained and quick, you're going to have to be intentional with it. And if the other person that's with you doesn't have that same mindset, it's not going to work.
Well, there is the power of being individually intentional, but there's also something almost magical about holding each other accountable.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you an example. Even during the lockdown or quarantine time, we had a fitness challenge at work, and there's a group of five of us, the teams of five. We four of us knew each other. One we met through the challenge, and he's a nice guy. We really enjoyed getting to know him. We determined that we were going to win the thing. So the last 10 days, we hit our individual 30,000 step goals, and there was ways to convert exercise to steps. And we ended up winning the entire challenge, and there were 3,000 people participating in it. But it was a lot of fun. It gave us that sense of pride, accomplishment. There's no way I would have done that much on my own. But then the other side of that, and I want to really talk about this as well, to be an encouragement to people, not only to go out and find community, but there are times when you don't have that opportunity. So can lack of community become an excuse to not exercise?
Oh, buddy, I definitely think it's a huge proponent of why a lot of people, they just refuse to do it. I heard just the other day, I was talking to someone on the phone that was a coworker, and he told me that he goes to the gym regularly and he loves to lift weights. But since quarantine happened, he stopped all exercise.
Wow.
So there's that proponent right there. That the excuse, if you don't have the mindset to where no matter what, you're going to find the way to make it work,
Yep.
you're going to have an excuse. So
Okay.
I know, like in my life, and I think you're the same way from our conversations, that I diligently try to find time in my mornings because I know if I don't carve a little time out in the morning, my day may get away from me. So I intentionally do calisthenics throughout the morning to make sure that I have some sort of exercise from, like we talked about, I enjoy like more of a physical workout versus cardio. So I'm doing push-ups and squats and, different things like that. And I'm very intentional with doing that. And I don't wait for other people to join me. And I don't always record it because it takes away from my time. Now,
Yeah.
I do take time to record like my runs because that's something that's harder for me to discipline. And so I'll
Mhm.
journal that. And you and I have used an online app to kind of keep each other accountable and
Yeah.
encourage each other in that way as well. And that's another great way that you can have community to help inspire you. There's a lot of great apps out there today on any smartphone platform to where you can even join with people from across the world, across the state, that you can join challenges just like what Toby just talked
Yep.
about with his employer, and those are great ways to encourage and get you to get engaged and move beyond the excuse.
That's fantastic. Yeah, community is important, but it's not the only
Yep.
reason. There's a lot of reasons to stay fit. If you are feeling discouraged, though, it is fun to have a buddy you can call. If you
Oh
can't
yeah.
connect together or across several states, there's fitness apps where we can see each other's runs. Um, I'm also part of an individual personal challenge right now. Had to pay a few bucks for it, but it wasn't expensive. And I'm running across the country of Northern England right now, virtually. And it's just there's some neat things out there to change it up, to keep you motivated, but never let anything, I guess, to conclude this, and let's be real practical, never let anything become an excuse. If you wait till the weather's perfect, you'll never exercise. If you wait till you have that perfect running or fitness community, it'll never happen. If you wait
And
till you have enough time, you got to make the time.
definitely. And also don't be afraid to invest in your exercise and your routines and to change it up. Like Toby said, he paid a couple extra bucks. What happens when you pay a little money for something? You will follow through with it more likely than if you didn't pay a dime.
It's great
So
advice.
that's something I
That's
found, whether it be exercise or someone's education. If someone has a chance to sign up for a free class, it's a toss up. There's probably about an 80% chance they'll never do it. But
yeah.
if they had to spend 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks to take that class, there's probably about an 80-20 or higher chance that they'll actually participate within that class.
Little skin in the game.
That's it.
Thank you for watching today. How do people follow us on YouTube, Kirk?
Guys, you can hit the subscribe button and then make sure you hit that notification bell so that you get notifications every time we release another show. And we really look forward to y'all coming back and joining us for another episode.